Hey, so in this video I want to talk about why it's never worth chasing a woman. It's just not worth it. I had a long conversation with a friend today who was telling me about his dating and love life, and he explained that he'd always been chasing women. And the women that he found really attractive, he would always end up chasing them. And that's not a good place to be, because as he said to me, the one thing he found is that when he actually got them into a situation where they started to warm up to him, when he pulled away, he started to realize pretty fast that it just wasn't worth chasing them. No woman is worth chasing. Doesn't matter what she looks like, doesn't matter what she appears to be like. Even if you have this wonderful fantasy about what she's like, you're never going to build real attraction and get her interest to be really high if you're chasing her. It just doesn't happen. I've never seen, and I've done a lot of consultations and I've interacted with thousands of relationship situations, I've never seen a man build attraction by chasing a woman over a long period of time. You can spark attraction by chasing a woman when you first meet her. Before you get intimate with her, you can spark attraction. But the moment you start to get intimate with a woman, you have to turn the tables and you have to make her chase you. Because if you don't allow that natural dynamic to take place where she suddenly starts to chase you and you back away and allow her to become the chaser in the relationship, she loses attraction for you, she pulls away, you're no longer a mystery, and she starts to look elsewhere. So if you think that any woman is different and that you've been cold and unaffectionate and you think you've made that mistake, I guarantee you haven't. That's not the problem. I get a lot of emails from guys telling me that they weren't sweet enough to their girlfriend, they weren't caring enough with women, and that they didn't show enough love and affection to a girl, and I guarantee you that is not true. Because if you were seriously a cold fish and you didn't give a shit about your girlfriend, you wouldn't be emailing me about the situation. You wouldn't even know, you'd be blind to it. So I guarantee that's not the problem. The problem is that you probably acted in a way which came across as needy. You probably came across as wanting the relationship more. You probably felt like you could have been even more affectionate even though you were already at 100%. So don't make the false assumption that you weren't kind enough, you weren't sweet enough, because that's never the case. There is no woman in this world who is worth chasing, and the one important thing to remember is this: it doesn't matter who the woman is. If you chase a woman, you start to lose not only the woman, you start to lose your own self-respect, you lose dignity, you lose pride, and the one thing that you're stuck with is feeling goddamn awful because you think, man, I shouldn't have chased that woman, I feel like a fool, I lost my self-respect in the process. And that is much more important, to hold your self-respect and your dignity intact, keep it intact, as opposed to chasing a woman. And I see a lot of guys sacrifice their pride and dignity just to try to win a girl over. It's never going to win a girl over if you sacrifice your pride and dignity. Women won't respect you and you won't respect yourself. So don't chase women. No woman is worth it. And if you need help with a specific relationship problem, don't forget I do Skype and email consultations. And if you just want to get in touch, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you guys. Talk soon.